So, on my way flying into Dhahran on a flight, I was sitting next to a Britisher who worked under Aramco, and he'd been back to England for a vacation. Here he was, coming back to resume his employment in Saudi Arabia, and he was gulping down rum and whiskey because he knew he wouldn't be able to have any more once the plane landed. And I said, how do you enjoy working in Saudi Arabia? He said, I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And he said, if it wasn't for the high wages, no way would I work here. They gotta pay me a fortune to work here. And I said, why are you so indignant? He said, well, several reasons. Let me tell you one. He said, I have a friend who was working here. He brought his wife to Saudi Arabia. He set out for a drive, and they turned into a little mini mall. And he left his wife in the car with the doors unlocked, went into a pharmacy to get something. There were 3 Muslim men standing there with their long white robes and black halos around caps on their heads, and they saw the husband go into the pharmacy. Here was this foreign woman sitting there in the passenger seat in the front of the vehicle. So they walked around. One opened the door on the driver's side. The other 2 opened the back doors behind her. They all jumped into the car. One clapped his hand over her mouth to keep her from screaming, and the other one started the engine and drove off with her. The husband heard the vehicle, came running out and saw 3 white-robed Muslim men driving away in his car with his wife. They drove her out of the city, gang raped her, killed her, and left her body lying by the side of the highway in the dark. Drove the car back into the city and abandoned it. He said, I hate this place, I hate this place. There was nothing in the newspapers about that, and I don't think anyone was prosecuted. So I heard this from him. Then here I am in one of those enclaves, and I'm talking with a man who was like a chaplain for the Christian employees, and I narrated for him what that Britisher had told me. And he said, Don, those 3 Muslim men will already have gone to a mullah and confessed what they did. And the mullah will have absolved them on the basis she was a infidel woman not properly covered. If she'd been a Muslim woman properly covered, as a decent woman would be, you would not have been tempted. She's responsible for what you did because she tempted you by not being properly covered. They're absolved. That links with things you find in the Quran and in the Hadith.